a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Welcome back to Cabernet. Oh, it's light in here finally.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'll just go out as a bat, it's faster. So the only one we still need that we have a side quest on is the, you know.
Shoo! Fly away now.
Yeah.
No sign of Elisa. That's good. I love.
She's not there. I'll have to check there another time. I forgot I have a fast walk button now. The cat around here, I wonder. No.
I was always terrified that I would fall into a well when I was little. Far scarier things to worry about now.
You know what? Let's try going over to the castle.
Oh!
I'm not sorry, squeak squeak.
Evening, Trophime. Could you take me to the Countess's manor, please?
Of course, my lady. Your wish is my command.
So there is still some things I need to do. So let me check. I know I need one thing done. Alright, so let's go back this way.
Goodness!
I think this should work.
Lisa! Lisa,
are here.
it worked! I saw it! Oh, Lisa, it was incredible!
Tell me all about it.
Well, I couldn't really feel the warmth since I was detached from my body, But the colours, Lisa. They were so vibrant, yet soft at the same time. I thought the night was quiet. But those moments just at dawn, when the vampires are asleep and the humans have yet to stir, it's so still. Like I was the only person in the world. I could just be. Anyway, what should I attempt next, do you think? I could try casting it on you, if you like.
I'll pass.
I suppose there are more interesting things we could be doing together. For now, at least. Perhaps one day we could watch the sunrise together. It did remind me of you.
What?
What? I didn't say anything. Now then, where were we? Oh yes, my next project. Perhaps I could take up healing magic.
Healing magic? I hadn't even thought of that.
With your medical knowledge and my magical prowess, surely there's no ailment we couldn't treat. And it'll mean we can spend plenty of time together.
Why do I get the feeling we won't be doing much studying?
Didn't anyone ever tell you you need a healthy balance of work and play?
I guess you'll just have to show me.
I guess I will.
That's another one done.
How sweet of you to stop by.
I'd like to steal a kiss from you, please.
Greedy.
Hush, Miko.
How sweet of
Is there a more private spot where we could spend some time?
Come.
Now maybe I can go talk to Hussar.
Ooh,
Hey, Lisa. Any luck yet?
I've been thinking. It's too crazy as is, but
Hold on. Let me get Elisa first. She'll want to hear this. So, what's this crazy idea of yours?
it's not fully formed. However, first off, how much do either of you know about vampire biology?
Well, we are dead, essentially.
But we're also capable of dying, yes?
Mm-hmm. Harder to kill. Except in certain circumstances. Sunlight, obviously. But we're not death-proof.
But we can survive injuries that would kill a human.
I suddenly do not like where this conversation is going.
Yeah, you won't.
Speak for yourself.
Listen, the contract was clearly made meaning true matters of the heart, in the metaphorical sense, right? But what if we were to interpret it literally?
I'm not following.
Your heart, in your chest. What if we somehow interfered with it?
Excuse me?
You'll be fine.
I don't exactly know how just yet, but if we were to approach this scientifically, Elisa doing something to your heart could be interpreted as interfering with its physical substance.
When you put it like that, it almost makes sense. Still, putting my life on the line for a theory is a little...
Oh, hush. I've seen plenty of vampires take strikes to the chest and live.
So what? You're just going to cut me open and poke around?
Yes.
Well, yes, that's my initial idea. Although, of course, that will take careful planning and some time to consider all the surgical complications. And I can't guarantee that it'll even work.
Seems a good enough idea to me.
Well, You're not the one going under the knife.
So spineless.
All right, I'll consider it as an option. I mean, what's eternal life if I'm stuck 1 minute longer chasing brats like this one around?
Ingrate.
All right, then. In the meantime, there's a lot to do. I'll need to prepare my tools, consult the doctor, find a space to use as the operating theater.
Ugh, enough. All this talking and planning is insufferable. Let's just get this done already.
Wait, what do you think you're doing?
Oh!
Oh, you'll be fine. It's not like I stabbed you with a wooden stake or anything.
Hold on, Hussar. Let me take a look. How? It doesn't actually look all that bad. Hussar, do you hear me?
I hear you. All right, it hurts like hell. But yeah, I think I'm relatively okay, all things considered.
Told you. Now, if I had shoved it into your brain or something else you actually need.
Quiet, Elisa. Just go fetch me some vodka, thread, and a clean needle and set it nearby.
Fine.
Hussar, I'm now going to fix you up to help you heal more quickly.
He's a vampire. He'll be fine. And if he's not, I mean...
Medically, I don't really know if this blood is yours or what you fed upon, but with the added pressure, it seems like you've barely lost any.
Thanks for the warning.
I know it must burn terribly, but I promise, you don't want an infection. At least there's plenty of vodka in a bar to disinfect with.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm almost done, promise. There. Not the best of medical conditions, but I think that should help with your recovery. Although, if I'm honest, I think you would have managed to pull through even without my intervention. I can barely believe it.
Vampire healing abilities for you. Not that I wanted to test them out today. Ugh. Oh,
Don't move too much. You'll rip your stitches.
my stitches? Damn, that's right.
Your mark.
Did it,
See for yourself.
It's gone. It's really gone.
Congratulations.
I can't believe it. I'm free. What can I even say to you, Doctor?
Thank you might be a start. Although, I'm technically not the one who did the actual deed.
As though thank you could be enough. But yes.
You owe me for the idea, you know.
Let a man recover first. As for you...
I really did know you'd be fine, truly. However, I was probably a bit too hasty.
Really? You think?
I'm sorry.
You? You, Elisa, the daughter of the head vampire family, apologize? I didn't know that was even possible. Have you even had to utter those words before?
I don't believe I have. And I certainly don't intend to ever again. So you should be very grateful indeed. Well, with that, I better get back to the manor. The Countess will definitely be wondering where I am by now. All's well that ends well, right?
Ah, the forever problematic adieu. Do get back before your mother tries to sick me on you again, since she will now be sorely disappointed.
So, What will you do now with your newfound freedom?
Not really sure just yet. Right now? Probably nothing. I need to get things in order, make a plan, and then, who knows? Come to think of it, Misha always wanted to see the ocean. Maybe that's what I'll do. Spend some time by the sea. Somewhere all the politics and nastiness can't find me. Doesn't sound too bad, does it?
Sounds like a dream.
Right? I can smell the salt already. But for now, well, first I'd better start saving.
And before that, you need to recover, Hussar.
It's Stefan. You may now call me by my real name if you'd like.
Stefan.
And yes, Doctor, I'll rest here a bit longer. Although, I'm already feeling about ready to taste my newfound freedom in the skies. You go ahead.
Very well. Take care of yourself, Stefan. Wherever the sky leads you.
You too, Lisa.
Alright, I think I'm stuck. There we go. Alright. What was the book? So we're gonna concentrate on finishing the side quests. So the cat we won't be able to do till we go to the manor. But can't really do much. It's the end of the day. So after this, we'll also concentrate on the book. Get the fuck out of Dodge! Go home, go home, go home. At least there's not like a timer. Or is that? Does that thing actually go down? A little bit, yeah.
Strange. Lovely.
So, like I said, I think we'll only have 1 or 2 more episodes after this. This is a wonderful little game. So we need to read Cabernet. So let's head to the bookstore.
Shoo!
Shoot yourself, lady.
Wonderful to see you again, Miss Morozova.
You too, Roman. Though I'm surprised you remember my name.
Do you think yourself so easily forgotten? Or I so forgetful?
Certainly not. It's just that you must see so many faces pass through here, far more interesting than my own.
I would be so lucky to see a face such as yours once in a lifetime. Besides, you overestimate our little town's hunger for books.
Well, the townsfolk don't know what they're missing.
And what of your appetite?
Pardon?
Have you devoured the book I gave you?
Oh, of course. Yes, I have finished it.
Superb. I am beyond thrilled. What did you make of it?
It was simply amazing. Exhilarating. Never have I read of such a powerful woman.
I feared I'd scared you away with this tale of supernatural beasts and unspeakable acts, but it seems you found a kindred spirit.
Oh, on the contrary, I find such monstrous imagery serves to cast a mirror on our own humanity.
What insight! It sits beside the monk as my favourite doomed romance.
Perhaps horror and romance are two sides of the same coin.
At least in the hands of poets.
This is true.
Dark eyes, how I love you, how I fear you.
A fitting song, and one of my favourites. I do so appreciate you taking the time to share your thoughts with me. It's such a welcome change to share conversation with a curious and intelligent mind.
Likewise. And if I ever tire of daily life in this town, at least I won't be short of tales in your bookshop.
The town? It may have more to offer than the surface would suggest.
Well, it has you.
Hell
I
yeah.
hadn't expected to find such
Sarah.
intelligence and warmth here.
Stop, you'll make me blush at this rate. Besides, the town is now graced with your presence. You know, I would be honoured to provide a tour and share some local folklore.
What a kind offer. Thank you, Roman. Though, I fear my days are somewhat packed.
How about your evenings?
I may be able to manage. A tour does sound like an ideal way to better learn about the town.
Splendid! Then consider me your chaperone. I'll be ready when you are.
Oh, heck yeah.
Ready to begin our tour? Let us go then.
That skipped on its own. You can see there's
It's
still
my
a
desire
glitch.
to show you some of the more overlooked areas of town. The places that inspire the people and the tales that bring colour into their lives.
So, no droning lists of facts and figureheads, I presume?
No, indeed. Rather, think of this as a tour of our town's unique character. I wish to be an encyclopedia of the folklore and traditions of our land, from the smallest farm to the most sprawling estate. If I can help others in understanding and sharing these tales, maybe I can connect this disparate land, one village at a time.
Sounds like the makings of a great expedition.
Perhaps, but for now, let us begin our journey in the town square. The town square is a forum for the exchange of ideas and stories. I'll often gather here to regale the local children with tales of Cochet the Deathless.
Right by the town hall, huh? Fitting location.
You caught that, didn't you? Nice work. I keep waiting for someone to read between the lines, but you might be the first one so far.
Perhaps it's best for seeds like this to be planted less openly. That's what fairy tales are particularly good at, anyway.
Right you are, Miss Morozova.
Inspiring the youth and sharing your passion. Not a bad way to spend your free days.
Their parents are just happy to keep them away from trouble for an hour. Perhaps it will do the same for you.
Do I have the air of a troublemaker about me?
There's definitely something behind that smile, and I hope to discover it.
Perhaps you will.
Shall we head to our next site? I must warn you, this one is not for the faint of heart.
Absolutely.
I'm grateful for the warning, but rest assured, my heart will manage.
Welcome to the graveyard. Oh, drat. The gate is locked.
There must be a way in.
I suppose I can tell my tale from here. No, not quite the atmosphere I envisioned. How did it go again?
Why don't you take a few minutes to remember, and I'll see if there's another way in.
Good idea. I'm a little rusty with this one.
Alright. Don't mind me, I'm totally not going to use my magic. There we go. Alright, I thought maybe I could find something around here.
Perfect. I'll simply unlatch it from here.
It's open. How the devil did you manage that?
Magic!
I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
A woman of mystery. Enchanting. Let us proceed. I think I have it together in my head now.
Is there a particular reason we came here?
Indeed there is, Miss Morozova. Listen close and I shall tell you why. Many moons ago, a wandering peasant took rest upon this grave as his weary horse fed nearby. To his fright, his sleep was broken by the lid of the very grave he slept upon opening. Suddenly, an oupir, one who feeds upon the living, sprung forth.
A sort of vampire.
Exactly. Pardon the antiquated term. The peasant clutched the coffin lid in fright. The oupir turned and marched into the village, back then just a small gathering of houses. Soon after, the oupir returned to the graveyard looking well fed. "Where have you been?" asked the peasant. The oupir spoke. "I have been to the village and killed 2 youths as they played in the square. Now give me my coffin lid, the sun will soon rise."
How the rules haven't changed.
Having heard the tales, the peasant grasped the lid with all his might, knowing that when the sun rose, the oupir would be vanquished. The peasant bargained. "I will not return your lid, not until you restore life to the children." The oupir reluctantly agreed. "Take this piece of my shroud to the house of the young boys and burn it in a pot of coals. The smoke shall revive them."
The power to bring the dead to life. I suppose we do have it in a way, though this isn't the traditional definition of life.
The peasant returned the lid to the oupir and ran to the town, reviving the children through the beast's instructions.
The beast.
He informed the village of what had transpired, and the villagers rushed to the graveyard with a wooden stake. Together they lifted the lid and drove the stake through the heart of the oupir.
Ouch. I'm sorry. Continue.
In an instant, he turned to dust. The village was saved, and the grave left as a reminder. While we sleep, evil can yet stir.
That was quite the tale.
Really? What did you think?
A captivating tale to terrify any youth who dares play out after dark.
It surely kept me away from the square at night.
Most importantly, I highly enjoyed the telling.
Thank you. It's getting rather late. I feel I've taken leave of my senses bringing you to a graveyard for our first...
First?
Our first tour. This is hardly a fitting place.
Nonsense. I had a wonderful time with you. You make an excellent guide.
I promise next time will be somewhere with less cadavers. Oh, that is of course if you'd like another tour.
I would like that very much. Thank you, Roman.
You are very welcome. Until next time.
Alright, so the next night we'll have another tour. Well, our final thing to do is try that musical puzzle again. If I don't fail miserably. Never mind. Fuck it. We go sleepy sleep. Alright, let's see if she's there. I guess we'll go on our tour. Again, the cat we can't do until we go back to the manor. So we may not finish that side quest, even though Le Kitty is so cute. But let's go on another tour. A not date. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this. The fuck is he?
It appears to be a bowl of kasha, though I'm not sure who it's for.
Oh, hi.
Having a late dinner?
What? Oh no, it's just a simple offering.
An offering? Ah, is that meant for a domovoi?
Indeed, it is. Something my mother used to do. It's silly, I suppose, but I find it comforting.
It's not silly at all. My mother would leave bread crusts, so I'd say your domovoi is well fed by comparison. Though, it does have more to protect here.
You mean the books? As much as I'd love them, in honesty, I'd rather it had people to protect. A family, perhaps. Its services are somewhat wasted here. Now how can I help you this fine evening, Miss Morozova?
Actually, I had hoped we could continue our town tour.
That's music to my ears. There is still much to see. Let us depart. More tales await.
Yay! I actually really like this. Then again, I like most of this game, and a huge thank you to Jay who sent this to
It's so
me.
peaceful here.
The peasants who work this land live in the huts over there. They work the fields from dawn till dusk.
A difficult life, without doubt. I'm glad someone seems to have found solace in music.
I've heard tell of mischievous spirits who dwell in fields such as these. Let us search for signs of their stirring.
I'm sure you have no real belief in such creatures, yet still you search.
Belief matters not in the face of discovery, and I'd be delighted to be proven wrong. Onwards!
A chicken?
What's that you found?
Well, Miss Morozova, it appears someone has left an offering of their own. I dare say more bountiful than mine.
2 chicken's eggs and a cockerel.
This doesn't correlate with any spirit I'm aware of. Perhaps our talented friend over there could shed some light. Pleasant evening, my good man.
Your playing is beautiful.
You didn't touch it, did you?
The cockerel and eggs? No, they remain safe. We recognize an offering when we see one.
It can no longer crow, the cockerel. It wasn't easy to find. I had to travel 3 farms over, but it will be worth it.
Who, exactly, are you trying to appease?
Apollovic lives in these fields. I need his cooperation, his help.
Apollovic? Are you familiar with this, Lisa?
I can't say it rings a bell.
A spirit of the fields. Even children share these stories.
Interesting, though I'm afraid my childhood was spent in the city. Tell me, good sir, for what do you need his help?
The crops are failing.
Ah, so these fields must be the landowners, and you're just given a small plot to tend.
That's right. I work the land for him every day. His fields are golden. But my patch is dry and bedded with rocks. This year has not been kind to the harvest.
So this is why you seek to curry favour with this Polyvic. How exactly does the creature operate?
He appears only when he believes himself to be alone. He can be cruel at times, trampling farmers he thinks are too lazy or those who work at noon.
Do you mind if I ask you a few more questions about this creature?
I will tell all I know.
I'm sorry. I do realise I invited you here in the first place.
No need to apologize. This is a great research opportunity for you. I will be nearby.
Thank you.
Could there be truth behind this Polovik story? I'm beginning to believe most fairy tales are founded in truth of some manner. The farmer said he only appears when he believes himself to be alone.
Oh shit, it's real.
Aha, Mr. Polovik, I assume.
Ah! How dare you sneak up on us, Upir? This field holds nothing for your kind.
I mean you no harm, nor do I intend to take your offering.
Good.
I only ask that you might take pity on a struggling farmer and lend him your favor. I assume you are the one responsible for the poor harvest.
And why should we, eh?
His offering is fair.
The eggs is good, but it's all cockerels or bones. Who keeps telling 'em we like a bird that won't crow no more?
What else do you want?
Look, we like it when the grass is thick and tall, gives us more places to hide. So we'll think about helping him this time, but we want something else from him.
And what would that be?
We like the sound he makes, but we also want praise for our gifts.
And if he plays a song with words of praise, you will aid his crops?
So tall they'll be that he won't see his own feet.
Wonderful. I'll see to it. You stay here and listen.
Oh, this is actually cool.
Utterly fascinating.
I have a thought, well, an idea that might help.
Yes?
Perhaps if you were to play for the Polovik and give him words of praise, he might be more willing to lend his assistance.
An inspired idea. You're just full of surprises.
I will play, but I am not one for speaking in poetry. I fear my words would be an insult.
What about you, Lisa? Perhaps you could compose something for our mischievous friend.
Me? Well, I will do my best.
Excellent. My good sir, when you are ready.
Noble spirit with your head of hay, grant to us your aid this troubled day. We seek your wisdom on bended knee, that you might bless us with your majesty.
Bravo! Recitation fit for the proudest of spirits, delivered in sonorous tones.
Many thanks for your help, my lady.
It's the best I could manage in the circumstances.
Your company has been a pleasure. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with me.
It was nothing. And thank you, ma'am, for helping me with the words. I hope the Polovik heard it.
I have no doubt he did. Best of luck to you this coming harvest.
If not, well, at least I am lucky to have a Polovik, and not a Polutnitsa.
A Polutnitsa? Is this another spirit of the fields?
Yes, she is far less forgiving, that one.
What an evening! How thrilling to see law in the everyday lives of people.
Your enthusiasm was certainly contagious.
You're too kind. I suppose moments like these with people of the town make me feel more accepted. Ultimately a selfish goal, if one thinks about it.
With the care you give to your work and the people you encounter, I imagine you'd be a favorite in town.
My ancestry may mirror that of the great Pushkin, but to most I'm something of an oddity. A curio to be gazed upon at best, and feared at worst.
I see.
I often wonder whether my desire to spread these stories is driven by a need to form a connection with this land, to one day call it home without feeling foolish, though whether it will embrace this connection is yet to be seen.
You are not alone in feeling alone.
I'm just glad that this evening we have each other's company.
Me too.
Let's take one last look at our offering. Perhaps luck has been on our side. Look! The cockerel is still here, but the eggs are gone.
Oh, so they are. A fox must have got to them.
A fox? I think not. This is the work of our Polly Vic.
So you're converted to the ways of the spirit folk?
After hearing your ballad, who wouldn't be?
Stop teasing.
Noble spirit with your head of hay.
Be quiet, Roman. You had better keep this between us.
But it seems a crime to keep your talents to yourself.
You scoundrel.
Let's get back to town. I promise not to recite another line once we arrive.
He's gonna do it before then.
We seek your wisdom on bended knee. Oh, you're so handsome with a sickle in hand.
Roman!
They are good. Can I go on a third date?
I was so hoping.
Thank you, Roman.
I'll be right here if you...
Let me check the class. Okay, that's it for that one. Actually, I should probably buy...
Hello?
May I see what...
Certain...
How much do I have? 13. Let's see.
Enjoy.
Just gonna run back. So, with that, I'm gonna try one more day with the piano, and if that doesn't work, we'll end the episode, and then, you know, we'll go for the final. Oh, I should read. There we go. Now I save. Go on the final tour. Before I do that, I'm gonna read one book. There we go. Now let's go do our final tour.
Lisa, what a lovely surprise.
I wondered if it was a good time to continue our tour. I know I've taken far too much of your time already.
Lisa, please. I take as much enjoyment from our time together as you. Perhaps even more. Now the question is, where shall we go? You know, the creature you asked about before, the Nav, at the time I knew nothing more than what was in the book. However, I dug a little further and found that we happen to have our very own Nav legend right here in town, on Lover's Island.
How thrilling! I would indeed be most interested to learn more.
It's decided then. We're off to Lover's Island, where tales of our Nav await. Ah, splendid. It's still here.
Is this something you've done before? Tours of Lover's Island for the local townswomen?
Ha! Only for those with a thirst for folklore, who also desire to spend an evening in a cold boat. In other words, never. Though I've made the journey alone many times.
Then I feel lucky to be beside you. Did you say a cold boat?
I did indeed.
So, Lover's Island. Such a curious name.
You will soon come to learn just how curious.
And you say this place has a connection to a Nav?
Yes, you see, a Nav is said to arise from a tragic or untimely death. A soul grown hateful towards those who enjoy the life of which they were robbed.
Very cryptic. And who exactly is this Nav in question?
Several hundred years ago, this town and its surrounding counties were owned by a cruel lord, a general. The lord's most loyal underling was a man named Dragomir.
Dragomir?
Yes, Dragomir was a native of town, and as such he had been the lord's close advisor since being gifted with the estate.
To be gifted a town and all the people within it. Such strange, cruel rules we live by.
Lisa, I fear you are beyond correct. With all his flaws, Dragomir had been vital in keeping the townsfolk safe from his lord's most vicious acts, redirecting his anger elsewhere.
And the island?
In his youth, Dragomir spent many a long day escaping to the island with his childhood love Elena, far from the eyes of their parents.
So this is an island where lovers elope?
You won't think it's so romantic when you hear the full story.
That's a shame. It is a hauntingly beautiful place for romance to blossom.
That's not to say romance cannot return to these shores.
I look forward to hearing the rest of it. Let's head out.
Ah, we've arrived. Explore at your leisure.
Alright, find all the artifacts of lovers.
What do you have there?
It looks like part of an old oar, preserved in the mud.
We are surely not the first to set ashore here under the cover of darkness. Let us continue the tale. The Lord was known to marry every year, only for his wives to disappear, leaving behind terrible rumours of their demise. When it once again came time for the Lord to take a wife, Dragomir's childhood love, Elena, was a victim of the Lord's desires.
Such evil.
Enough to rival even the darkest of authors' minds, though I'm afraid this is not fiction. Where were we? Oh yes. On the eve of her betrothal to the Lord, Elena plotted with Dragomir to elope together, leaving town and the cruel Lord far behind. They were to meet in the old abandoned house on this island, their secret childhood sanctuary. Now let us continue exploring.
bronze candlestick.
Perhaps it is the very same that was lit on that dark night. The Lord held tight patrols around the perimeter of his estate. The only route of escape was across the lake where no guards patrolled. Dragomir held watch duty outside the Lord's chambers that evening. He would have to wait until the dead of night before he could leave unnoticed. He would leave a boat for Elena to row to the island after dusk, where she would light a single candle in the window as a sign of her arrival.
A beacon of hope on the darkest of nights.
Dragomir would meet her there, and the two would sail together to the opposite shore, where a horse and freedom awaited.
To risk one's life for love.
Would you do the same?
For the right person? Yes, I believe I would.
Then this right person you speak of should consider themselves lucky beyond compare.
Would you?
Even if love were not a factor, I would do so, just to help her escape a cruel and undeserved fate. Though I am somewhat mistrustful of horses. Let us continue.
Okay.
An abandoned house.
I believe it predates the Nav legend. A hermit is said to have lived here during the Dark Ages. The hour approached, and Dragomir crept from the door of his lord's chambers, making for the lake. He arrived at the shore to see Elena's boat was absent. As to be expected, she must be awaiting him on the island.
All according to plan, thus far.
He rowed through the dark water. As he drew nearer, a light became visible, flickering on the island. Dragomir reached the shore and ran to the doors of the house, his heart filled with joy.
You really know how to set up a character for a fall. I'm picturing him skipping with a picnic basket in hand.
Ha! It's a storyteller's #1 trick of the trade. The higher the heart, the greater the fall. Dragomir flung the door open to find no sign of Elena, just a solitary candle burning upon the windowsill.
Haunting.
Quite.
It appears to be some kind of blade.
Yes. I'd say a spear tip. The remnant of a bloody deed, perhaps. The tale continues. The door to the house suddenly slammed shut, followed by the sound of a large bolt sliding into place and a familiar voice. "You dare try to flee with that which is mine?" The Lord spoke, and Dragomir's eyes filled with horror.
I have a suspicion they aren't getting on that horse.
"Now you will burn," spoke the Lord, and with that the house was ablaze. Dragomir screamed in anguish as the cabin was engulfed. On any approach to the windows, the spears of the Lord's men would greet him. He was trapped. Dragomir burned to death in this very house, betrayed by his love through fear.
And what of her?
Elena was wed to the Lord that very morning, the scent of Dragomir's burning flesh still clinging to the Lord's beard as they kissed. Her fate after that day is unknown.
Such evil as I've never heard.
Then you should consider yourself lucky.
And with that, I'm assuming, a Nav was born. One who knows only hatred, pain, and despair.
Well, yes, according to the local residents, though I find the reality far more comforting.
Which is?
That Dragomir's suffering ended that night, when his body could no longer take the flame.
Perhaps even before that, when the smoke overwhelmed his lungs.
I have such a wonderful time sharing these grisly tales with you. I almost forget how logical your medical mind truly is.
You truly believe them to be tales?
I believe all folk tales have a root in reality. The often brutal conditions of our world cause such unspeakable suffering. This makes us look beyond our physical confines to find solace and justice in the magical.
Perhaps there is more truth in some of these tales than you realize.
What do you mean, Miss Morozova?
I suppose I have seen things that make me less skeptic.
I would be eager for you to share these things when you are ready.
Yes, I may.
Lisa, I'd tour the world if it could be in your company, but it may be for the best that this is our last. I fear people will start to gossip if they see us alone together another night.
Then, let us make these rumors true and official before the townsfolk have means to. If this is agreeable to you, of course.
Far more than agreeable. Every second with you has been filled with joy and beauty.
Then we can enjoy the seconds, hours, and days to come. Together.
Well, it appears Lover's Island has found redemption. Now let us return to the mainland, together. Good evening.
Would you object greatly if I kissed you?
I'd love nothing more.
Woohoo! Alright, so our final deed should be looking for the piano, or for trying the piano. Let's see. Is she in? She is, so let's try it again.
Good to see you again.
I think I'm ready.
Wonderful. Don't be too upset.
Okay.
There you go. Slow and steady. That's not right. You have the fingers of a true pianist. So long and thin.
Does that count? No. Oh, so close. Let's do this again. Try again. Still works, doesn't matter, got it.
Brava! Lisa!
Thank God.
I knew you had talent straight away. But honestly, you exceeded all my expectations.
Oh, you flatter me.
No, I'm serious. I think at this point you might need another teacher. Please, feel free to stay and practice though. You're still always welcome to play here, of course. Who could resist looking at your beautiful fingers touching the ivory? Excuse me. I didn't mean it like that.
Well, that would be a real shame. I was hoping you enjoyed looking at them. They're rather soft as well.
They do. I couldn't help but notice when I directed your hand on the keyboard. Well, I must run. There's an errand I have to attend to that I completely forgot about.
An errand? At this time of night?
Yes, it's a late errand. I'll see you soon. I hope.
You most certainly will, my dear.
Alrighty. So we have gotten good. So I think that's all of the side missions other than the cat that I can do right now. Let me double check. Yeah, I failed. Oh. Did I? Okay, there are still some that we're going to do in the next episode. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Tonight.